My beloved child, pause for a moment. Everything else can wait. I have gently led you into this quiet place on purpose, and I will not allow the noise around you to pull your attention away before you hear what I have come to tell you. This moment did not just happen. Why did you stop here? There must be something inside you that drew you to this silence. I was that soft pull. I set up this meeting with you a long time ago. Before the mountains were built, before the first sunrise, and before anyone else but me spoke your name into the world. I was happy when I called your name first. Don't think this is just another day. In heaven, they never have a normal meeting. Every path you took to get here, every turn you made, every wait, and every season that seemed to make you farther from the life you thought you were meant to live was in my care. I was always with you when you were wandering. I went with you through it. I led you down paths you hadn't planned to take. I shut the doors that said more than they could deliver. I left the doors open. Even though you thought they were closed, I made the choice for you. There's been no waste. You haven't taken a single step. This is the time I set aside for you. I didn't bring you this far just so you could miss it. I know what you've been keeping hidden in your heart. This message is not for the version of yourself that other people see. This is for the part of you that you keep hidden. I know the questions that come to you when the world is quiet from midnight to morning. Sure, you've thought about whether my eyes really do see you. I know you've wondered if your prayers ever reached more than the room where you said them. You saw 1 month turn into the next and season after season go by. When you stopped acting like everything was okay, you really thought about whether real change would ever happen. Today, I'm telling you from the bottom of my heart that every word you ever spoke to heaven reached me. Each and every one. I have kept every tear. I heard every sob that your words could never say. I knew what you meant before it even left your heart. You have never spoken into nothing. I'm going to tell you how I see you now. Not the way people around you taught you to see yourself. Not by setting standards that are too high. Not by what you've done, how helpful you seem to other people, or how little trouble you cause them. It looks like I see something else. I see a soul that has carried a lot more than it was meant to. Someone I see has slowly learned how to handle everything on their own through love, need, and quiet pain. You carry that weight because you don't know where to put it down, and because not many people noticed how heavy it was getting. As an adult, you learned to put on a smile every morning before going outside. It became like putting on clothes. You did it because you thought the day required it. You smiled so much that you forgot it was there sometimes. But I could see everything below it. I saw the tiredness that wouldn't go away even with sleep. I saw the questions you hid because you were afraid to ask them. Life kept going and never seemed to give you a chance to heal. I saw the sadness you kept inside. I could see how much you wanted someone to see past the picture you showed and get to know the real you. I see the real you, not the picture of you. Also, I want to tell you today that I love you no matter what or who you are. Every weak spot, every patch of doubt, every wound, every question, every scar, and every spot that hasn't been healed yet. I love everything about you. You were not made to handle your whole life by yourself. Not because you are weak. I've been there for every step of your endurance and have been amazed by it. But because I was never meant to live my life by myself. I made you to be friends. When you live, put one hand out to help someone else and one hand out to reach for mine. But hard times taught you how to handle everything on your own. Because the cost of letting one thing go seemed too high. To keep all of their responsibilities moving and make sure nothing fell. I want you to stop trying to keep everything spinning today. Put it down. Take a deep breath. The universe doesn't depend on how strong you are. It's all held together by me. I can also keep your life together. Now pay close attention to the silence around you. This is not the same thing as emptiness. This quiet was made just for you. So we could meet here. I took you away from the noise, the demands, and the voices that wanted your time, your strength, and your attention. This quiet is not nothing. It's a place I set up. This is one of the most planned places I've taken you in a long time. I'm going to talk to you about what really matters right here. I'm going to tell you what the enemy has been using against you. I'll tell you what season is ending and what season is starting. From now on, I will call you by name. I've been getting ready for a long time, even before you were ready to start. Follow me. From now on, every word has been picked out just for you. Tell us what your goal is, and if you have faith before we go on. It's important that you understand this truth well enough that it forms the basis for everything else I say. You are seen. People know who you are. You are welcome in my presence just the way you are. Not the person you wish you were. Not the kind of person you want to be one day. That being said, the person you are now, with all of your unfinished business and hurt still healing, that's the person I'm talking to. That's the one I love. So let me tell you straight out what the enemy has been building up in your mind for months now. He has been putting together an argument with care. You might not have known it was his work. It sounded like the truth about your life that you had come to, but it wasn't yours. He is good at making his voice sound like yours. The things he lies about are real things that happened in your life. He took the doors that were shut. He took the relationships that were broken. He gathered the prayers that didn't seem to be answered, the chances that seemed to vanish, and the seasons that went on longer than you thought they would. After that, he put them all together and made one message. This was his message. No one remembers you. That message is false in every way. Let me now tell you what really happened in all of the times he tried to hurt you. Those closed doors were never a sign of rejection. Because I knew exactly what was behind them, I closed them myself. I shut them, because what was beyond them would have taken more from you than it could have given back. The relationship that ended before it was time for you to let go. I knew ahead of time where that road would end up. I loved you too much to let you keep walking there. The chance that just seemed to slip away from you. I knew what it would have expected of you at a time when you weren't ready to handle its weight. What looked like I was being ignored was actually keeping me safe. What felt like a no was really my hand leading you to something better. The only reason you couldn't see what that bigger thing was yet was because it hadn't shown up yet. It was already ready for you. Your name is written on my hands. Not just written, but carved. I want you to understand what that means. The changing of the seasons can't erase a name that is engraved. An engraved name can't be taken off by accident. It means that I will always see your name there, even when you don't think you deserve it. That has never changed, no matter what you did or what other people did to you. Even when heaven seemed empty and closed off above you, I was always there. I was working in your life behind the scenes in ways that your human eyes could not see yet. You couldn't see me move. Things that needed to be set up were being put in place by me. I closed the roads that would have taken you away from your true destination and opened the ones you would soon need. Every delay meant getting ready. Each closed door led to a different place. Every night that you cried had a reason. Those tears were watering seeds that were just below the surface. There are seeds that are now ready to grow. Now I want to talk about times when it seemed like your prayers were not being heard. A lot of you were hurt more by that experience than by any hardship that you could see. It's one thing to deal with tough situations, looking for the person who can make a difference. It's much worse to hear nothing at all. You began to wonder if I was really paying attention. In the darkest hours, you wondered if the silence showed how valuable you were in some way. You wondered if other people got answers because they deserved them more than you did. Pay close attention to what I say. My silence was never because I didn't care. My silence never meant I was leaving you. I heard everything you said. I stayed by your side the whole time we were waiting. This is what I did while there was silence. I wasn't deciding if to give the answer or not. I was just getting it ready. The choice had already been made. I was getting ready everything that had to be in place before the answer could do what I wanted it to do in your life. When good things come too early, they don't last as long. They fall apart under their own weight if they don't have the right base. That has happened to people I care about, and I will never let it happen to you. So I laid the groundwork before giving out the answer. When I had to wait and there was silence, I put everything where it belonged so that it would stay there when the answer came. The answer is on the way. It's not hidden in a future that will never come true. Now more than ever, it's close by. And when it does, it will come at a time that is ready for it, because I stayed true to the work you couldn't see yet. I'd also like to talk about your tears. You cried every tear in private because you thought no one saw. I got them all together. I don't remember any of them. I remember the exact moment each tear fell. After the nights that made them, I know how much it cost you to keep moving. There were times when you pushed yourself to get through another day, even though you were tired. I remember how it felt to say, "I'm fine," when fine wasn't even close to telling the truth. I saw the whole thing happen. Not far away, but right next to you, closer than the wall you were leaning against. They were there with you, holding you in ways your body couldn't feel, but your spirit knew. You were never meant to live in that season for good. You were just going through it. You are still going through it now. Now more than ever, the place beyond it is close. Please know that every seed you plant in this mission grows into a torch that shines in someone else's darkness. Whether by buying a coffee, making a donation, or becoming a member of our community, does not go to a channel. Your actions are supporting a divine mission to save lost souls. But more than your support, we want your presence. When you head to our community through the link in the description or the pinned comment, you aren't just visiting a site, you are entering a community of like-minded believers. This is a sanctuary where you can post your prayer requests, lift up the burdens of others, and engage in daily discussions with a family that speaks the language of faith. Whether you are joining one of our membership tiers for deeper study, sowing a seed of faith, or simply joining our daily morning prayers, you are helping us build a global altar of worship. Heaven moves through willing voices, but it grows through a community that stands together. Each gift you give acts as living water for those in our community, seeking healing and hope. Give, and it will be given to you. is the promise that sustains our shared mission. I invite you now to step out of the shadows and into this circle of prayer. Come with purpose, join the conversation, and plant your seed in fertile ground. Let's open the heavens together. Release your seed today, join our community, and see what God brings back into your life. Now I need you to lay out the enemy's case. Not because the things he talked about were made up. Even though they did happen and hurt you, the conclusion he drew from them is not true at all. Every day that goes by, you think that sentence is true. You believe a lie that is meant to keep you from moving on. We will never forget you. You've never been forgotten. You are not the only person I will always be loyal to. You are my beloved child. And during every season that seemed quiet, I worked hard for you and never stopped. Let me talk about the fire now. A lot of you understand what I mean. This wasn't a metaphor. It was the truth of going through a time when everything you believed in, built, and knew seemed to be on fire around you. You stood in the fire and asked me what was going on. You cried out during those long nights, asking why I let something happen that I could have stopped. This is the answer. I could have stopped it, but I chose not to. You need to know why. Because everything changes when you know why. In no way was the fire a punishment. There were times when your faith was weak, but I was never punishing you for them. I'm not like that. Every bad thing I let happen in the life of someone I care about has a reason. Because that goal is always for their good and never to hurt them. You walked through a refinery fire. And I want you to know what a refiner really does, because what the enemy wanted you to think is not at all what they do. A refiner puts valuable gold into the fire on purpose. He doesn't want to destroy it. The fire is the only thing that can tell the difference between good and bad. Once the fire gets hotter, the impurities, the hidden mixture, and the things that look like gold when the heat is low, but aren't really gold, can be seen and taken away. There is no time for the refiner to leave the furnace. He stays next to it. He keeps a close eye on everything. He has full control over the heat. He knows for sure how long the gold has to stay there, never longer. He knows the job is done when he looks into the molten gold and can clearly see himself. I was doing the same thing in your life. I stayed next to your furnace. Every moment was closely watched. I never looked away or didn't care. I stayed close and worked on something very important with the care of a craftsman. I was getting rid of the false places you had learned to feel safe. I was getting rid of the things that seemed to support you, but could never really do so. For example, the approval you were always looking for from people who weren't willing to give it to you for free. The person you became because you were always doing, producing, and being needed. Along with the ties that held you back without you even realizing it. You had to get rid of those things because they were never gold. They never really fit in. I'm about to give you something that you couldn't get while those things were still on you. The things that came out of that fire are good. What you're carrying now has already been put through the toughest tests. It won't break under pressure because it has already been through the most intense tests it has ever been through. Anything that could be moved was moved, and things fell apart. Your faith in its purest and most basic form was all that was left. Your love that never stopped, even when things got cold around you. You were willing to trust me, even though there was silence. That stayed. That is what is clean. And it's worth a lot more than what the fire burned up. Even the ashes still make you sad. I understand how sad you are. It was true that team lost that season. I'm not telling you to move on with your life as if those things never happened, or to talk yourself out of the pain they caused. You should look at those ashes and remember that I am the God who makes beauty out of ashes. That's not just soothing language. It's my promise in the covenant. I never take something away from you and leave you empty. I take away what was hurting you and put something good in its place. It's true now that I've taken out what was false. I get rid of things that won't last and put things in their place that will. It will be easiest to see how powerful I am to heal you in the places where the flames burned brightest in your life. The parts of your story that hurt me the most will be the ones that show my healing the clearest. The comfort I gave you as you walked through the fire will help other people. Right now, your testimony is being formed, and it will be as strong as everything you've been through. You didn't go through those flames just so they could be your own sorrow. People put you through them so that your journey could help someone else who is still going through theirs. I know you don't know how to carry out that calling yet. That's fine. I don't want you to understand everything right now. I only want you to accept what I'm doing and trust that everything you went through has a much bigger and more beautiful purpose than you can see right now. I believe you should say if these words are reaching your spirit. Also, I want to bring up something you still haven't fully accepted about making it through the fire. You got through it. That's not a little thing. Don't quickly move on from the proof of your own endurance like you usually do. Stay with that truth for a moment. That there were times during the hardest days when you were so close to giving up because you thought the gap between what I said and what you could see was too big to trust. You didn't let go, though. You held on even though your hands were shaking and tears were running down your face. You held on even though your questions were still unanswered and the ground felt shaky. Please understand that staying strong in those tough times, when there wasn't much to back up your faith, is one of the most trusting things I've seen you do. I didn't miss it back then, and I don't miss it now. We have kept track of your faithfulness. That honor has been given, and it's exactly what got you ready for what I'm about to do for you. I want to talk to you about something that has made you feel weak for years. Something that most of the time, the people around you saw as a problem or something you had to get past. The way you feel deeply about things makes you sensitive. One conversation can stay with you for days, like how the weather changes, the way a room makes you feel, the way you carry the hidden pain of those close to you without being asked or knowing how to let it go. I know you've tried many times to be tougher. You've worked hard to build walls that are strong enough to keep other people's feelings from getting to your heart. But every time those walls came down or something hit you, even though you tried not to be affected, you thought it showed you weren't strong enough. Before you took your first breath, I gave you that sensitivity. I made it with a plan and gave it to you with care. It's not a mistake in how I made you. This is how I tuned your spirit to help you see things other people miss. The reason I made you is so that you can see the sadness behind a friend's smile. Because I made you aware, you can tell when something is wrong below the surface. You are ready for the quiet movement of my spirit in a way that many people try their whole lives to get better at. That's because I made you open from the start. Things like this did not happen to you. I gave it to you on purpose, and it's not a burden. It's a very important part of your calling. But I know what it's cost me to carry this gift without knowing what it means. You've been a dry sponge for years, soaking up the emotional weight of everyone who came your way. Because you took on their worries, fears, and sadness. You stored them inside you until you were so full of things that were never yours that you couldn't tell the difference between their pain and your own. You often felt tired after conversations and didn't know why. You felt things that you couldn't put into words. You seemed to carry a weight that came out of nowhere. But it came from everywhere, every chance meeting, taking something into yourself that was only meant to go through you. Pay close attention. I'm going to teach you today the difference between absorbing and feeling. I made you to feel deeply, honestly, and with kindness. I didn't make you to take in everything. Those are not the same, and getting them mixed up has been making you weak. When you feel, my love flows through you to someone who is hurting. When you absorb someone's load and try to carry it as if it were your own, you are taking it on. The first is a part of your calling. The second was never there. I carry what they can't. I don't have the same shoulders as you. What stresses you out doesn't stress me out. Your job is to love, feel, and speak the words I put in your heart, and then give me all of your burdens back, like a river drains into the sea. Don't let it settle inside you. Let it go through you. I'm putting a wise gate around your spirit today. It's not a wall that keeps you from other people. I am not asking you to be less kind, less available, or less honest. You will be able to tell the difference between what I asked you to carry and what is only for me. If you walk in this truth, the gift I gave you will no longer hurt your health or make you feel bad. Your weakness will turn into one of your strengths instead. When you talk to people about hurts they have never told anyone about, you will be able to reach them where their pain is hidden. You will be a comforting hand for me, touching places that are too soft for rough hands to reach. I also want to talk about the people who left. Like the fire and the waiting. I know that those goodbyes were some of the worst things you had to deal with this season. You put a lot of effort into those relationships. You were there, patient, and gave your time because of love that asked something of you. It hurt more than just losing those people when they turned away. It turned into a question. What went wrong? Where did I go wrong? Would they still be here if I had been different? Let me give you a straight answer. No, most of the time. They didn't leave because of your flaws in particular. The work I did was often the reason. I was putting your life back together again. I was the one who put the fence there. I ended what you were going to keep going with. It's not because they were bad people or to punish either of you. It's because the path I'm showing you needs a different kind of friend. People who put you down, who need you to stay small so they can be comfortable, and who always take the best from you but give little in return, cannot go with you to what is ahead. On your path ahead, you'll need people who can walk with you as I bring out the best in you. I was making room for the things I already send there. There are already new relationships coming your way, and you'll know they're right when you feel a deep sense of well-being. They are worth all the work that went into clearing them. My beloved, I want you to take a physical step of trust right now. I'd also like to talk about the harvest. It's important for you to know what's been going on below the surface during every season that seemed empty to you. The enemy has tried to make you think that there was no reason to wait, that you stayed in the same field for years and years and nothing grew, that you kept sowing even though the ground took everything and gave nothing back. that the time you spent waiting was just wasted. Time with nothing going on. That space between your current life and the life you wanted to have. That was never true, though. When a farmer plants a seed, they cover it with dark soil. If you look down, it looks like nothing is happening. But the seed has already opened up under the ground. Living things are already moving up through the dark, toward the light they were made to reach. From above, you can't see the work, but it's real below the surface. Every day, the farmer looks out over an empty field and watches the roots get deeper. Every week that goes by with nothing to see is another week that the hidden structure for the fruit that will come is being built. Without that hidden season, there would be no harvest. You can't skip it. Every time the farmer digs up the seed to see how it's doing, he kills the growth he was hoping for. You've been living in that secret season. There are more roots to your faith than you thought. The character grew through all of life's hard times. Being able to trust me in the dark, because they had nowhere else to go, showed a lot of patience and endurance. Those things helped you grow. They gave me the strength to bring what I'm about to do into your life. Pay close attention now. It's almost the end of the hidden season. What has been growing below the surface is now ready to come to the surface. The field that looked empty is about to show what it has grown. Everything you prayed for with faith, tears, and long nights when you didn't get answers, but kept praying, is starting to grow. Stay where you are. When you get to the end of your harvest, don't turn around. Unfortunately, this is exactly where the enemy wants you to give up after all the hard times. When you're so close to making progress that taking a step back would mean giving up on what you've been waiting for. The old habit of expecting bad things to happen will try to come back right now. It will be clear to you. The familiar tension, the urge to pull back, and the voice that says, "Don't hope too much because it will only hurt more if nothing happens." That voice isn't wise. It's just the mark of old pain, trying to keep you safe from more pain that isn't coming. Bad things are not going to happen. Harvest is here, and the gates are already open. They are only open to me, and no one else can close them. The things you used to carry to me in the dark are beyond those gates. The requests you eventually stopped making because they felt impossible to make. The provision that seemed out of reach at first. You almost gave up on the healing that could happen. The fixing of everything that the hard seasons broke. The peace that's been hard to find since everything last went wrong. There is no gate between these blessings and you. I'm still not sure if I want to unlock. The gate is open already. The only thing left to do is walk through it. Not after. Right now. Pay close attention to the doubt you feel right now. It's not smart. It's not spiritual care. It is fear trying one last time to keep you from doing anything I have already planned. Do what you need to do. Take the step with the courage you still have, even if it seems much smaller than it used to be, and your hands shake as you reach out. I will use all of my strength to stop your movement. That's not a promise with conditions. It's just how I am. Faith always gets my attention. Like how fire reacts to fresh air, you take a step, no matter how small, and I pour myself out. It was during the long, normal days in the wilderness that I saw how faithful you were. Not just on the emotional nights when you cried, or when you were in trouble and cried, but still stood. I also watched the Tuesday mornings when nothing interesting happened. When it was just another day of choosing to trust me again, even though there wasn't much proof and not much feeling. I saw you be nice to people who didn't return the favor, I saw you pray for things you still couldn't see, and then you prayed for the same things again. Personally, I saw you keep serving even though no one was looking. I saw you stay true to me, even though leaving would have been easier. Each and every one of those times was seen. Everyone has been written down. In heaven, everyone had worth, and they all became a part of the season that is now beginning for you. You are being rewarded for your loyalty today. I am opening doors for you that are linked to the seeds you planted when the ground felt the coldest and hardest. Say out loud, I trust. If you believe that I am working for you today, I also want to talk about the promise that has been bothering you. I've always been able to fill the gaps that seemed impossible and meet the needs that seemed way too big. There is no time when I have said to someone I love, that is too much. I am the God who led people who had nowhere else to go through the sea. What you think is impossible has never been impossible for me. Pay close attention to what I do in that spot where you've been waiting for a long time. The answer is coming from a place you didn't expect it to, through the right door at the right time. As this awakening grows inside you, know that helping with this mission is not a joke. It is a sign from God. You can support this work through the link in the description or the pinned comment, whether by buying a coffee, making a donation, or becoming a member of our Ko-Fi community. By doing so, you become part of Jesus' plan to save souls who are still stuck in fog. Every seed turns into light that fights against darkness. If you water others, you will be watered yourself, Jesus says. This is not history, it is a living promise about your future. Come into this moment with faith and a plan. What God has already planned for your life can be unlocked through your giving. I want to get to the deepest parts of you now. The spot where you've learned the most about yourself. Because the worst thing the enemy has done to you is not your situation. It has been who you are. He has patiently given you names for many years, names you didn't want or pick. But over time, you came to accept them as a true reflection of who you are. I am now going to say those labels out loud. And as I say them, I take them away, not as a sign, but as someone in charge. Forgotten, that label is taken off. It's too broken to be useful. That label is taken off. Your time has come and gone. Not enough. That label is taken off. Way too far gone. That label is taken off. Not good enough for what I promised. That label is taken off. From the moment it touched your life, each of those names was false. They will no longer be a part of your story today. I get rid of them with the same power that made the world exist. Now I put the names in their place. I have always talked to you, even before you were made. Your name is chosen, not because you worked hard for it, not because of how well you did, not because certain things happened, picked before time began. You were chosen while you knew every detail of your life. Picked because it made me happy to pick you. There is no greater honor for a heart than this. Held, that's your name. Held all year long. When my hands were cold to the touch. Held when you didn't trust the ground beneath you. When it wasn't clear what would happen. And when today asked for more strength than you thought you had. You were held the whole time. You are still being held today. Reasoned. Your name is that. You're not here by accident. People didn't just put you in this generation by accident. I love everything about you, the way you think, the way you care, the way you love, and the things that make your heart happy. There is a reason for everything, even the wounds you carry. I never make someone by mistake. I made you just the way you are for this very moment in history. Let's talk about the dreams you put aside in silence. I'm sure I know when you put them down. I remember the time, or maybe the times, when the gap between what you hoped for and what you actually had became so big that you thought it would be safer to give up hope. You told yourself that it was smart. Being realistic is what you said it was. You told yourself that all you were doing was changing your expectations to fit the way things were going in your life. But really, you were trying to keep your heart safe from pain you had already felt too many times. I get why. I don't think that's wrong of you. But I want you to know that I planted those wants in you. I don't put wants in the hearts of people I love just to let them down. They are there because they lead to something I've already made. Those dreams are starting to come back to life. Thoughts of that old hope have started to move again in quiet times, between tasks and right before bed. They have been slow and careful, as if they weren't sure if it was safe to rise. That movement is who I am. I am the warmth that comes up from the cold ground where those lost hopes were buried and brings them back to life. Everything is ready this time. This time, the ground is ready because of everything you've been through. Things that start to grow will not be stopped before they reach their full potential this time. Now I want to talk about your mind, because your circumstances have not been the most important thing I have fought to take back. It has been on your mind during those hard times. The enemy built strongholds there, and they've been there ever since. The shame that plays over and over again when you're at your weakest. The worry that fills uncertain situations with the worst things that could happen. The voice that sounds a lot like your own and tells you that you are either too much or not enough, or that the good things that other people get aren't meant for someone like you. I tell those strongholds to fall today. It was never meant for your mind to work that way. It was made to be a place where I can find peace, wisdom, understanding, creativity, spiritual discernment, and the power to receive what I say and make it happen. Those things can't get better as long as your mind is under attack. I am ending that siege today, and into the peace that the enemy left behind, I'm going to say something new. Be kind to yourself when you look at yourself. When my words about you hit you in the heart, you don't have to argue against them. You can agree with them. It's not pride to believe what I say about you. It's faith. Do not lie against the truth. I have talked about your life. Let it grow roots. I'd also like to talk about the people you pray for. You are quietly worn out from having to stand in front of me for them. The worry you have for people whose lives seem complicated, whose decisions bother you, and whose problems you can't solve. No matter how much you love them, I want you to know that I also have those people safe in my hands. They are always taken into account. I know all of their names just as well as I know yours. I can see every tangled part of their lives just as well as I can see every tangled part of yours. I am personally, deeply, and faithfully working in them, and often in ways that they can't see yet. It's kind of like how my work in your life was hidden for a while. Give them to me with the same trust. Let me teach you now. Let my love carry what yours couldn't. Your love is lovely, but it can only go so far. Mine doesn't have any. Don't worry. The same God who has been faithful to you will also be faithful to everyone you bring to me. Your prayers for them are not going away into thin air. Not a single one of them. Take a picture and hold it close to your heart. Think about a field that hasn't been worked in a long time. It looks like nothing will ever grow on that surface again. It's dry and empty. but there is still life under the ground. It never lost the ability to make things. It was just waiting for the right amount of rain at the right time. Now is the time. What will grow in that field over the next few days will be bigger than you thought possible when you planted the seed. I'd like to end this holy time by talking about what will happen next. Things are already going in the direction you want them to go. So I'm not going to talk about your situation. I'm talking about what I want you to do when you go back to your normal life. I'm not telling you to rest because the work is done. I'm doing it to show that I trust you. Your whole life will say what your faith has already said when you choose to rest. I believe that someone more powerful than me is working, so I don't have to do everything by myself. When someone knows I am God and they are not, they are at rest. Because I know what every living thing needs to stay strong, I built rest into the world from the start. Get that gift for free. You don't have to work for it. Also, please remember the words I spoke over you today. The enemy will try to take back the land I took back. You should tell him this truth when he comes back with the same old lies and names, which he will. Do not just remember it as a moment in time. Say it out loud. I have been picked. I am being held. I have a goal. The person who loves me completely has my life in safe hands. That's the truth about your life, speaking out against all the lies that have tried to take its place. You are welcome to get closer. There is no progress toward a routine, method, or system. Get close to me. It is holy that you want to be with me more. I put that desire inside you. I make longings that lead to the very thing that can satisfy them. You are coming straight to me because you want me so much. You don't need to look for me. I'm getting closer to you. Come up closer. If you want your heart to rest every day, come to me. Don't make it a place you only go to when things are bad. Make it the foundation of your life. It shouldn't just be something you use when nothing else works. Let it be the strong base on which everything else stands. This is the last thing I want to say to you today, my dear child. You were mine before the world was made, and I loved you. As you've gone through the good times, the bad times, and the long times in between, I've been by your side. There is no end to the love I have shown you and the way I care for you. That love is the most important thing in your life. It stays true even when you can't feel it, because it's stronger than your situation and more stable than your emotions. You came here today with loads of things that were never meant to be yours to carry by yourself. I'm taking some of that weight off of you today. It will start to feel lighter. It might not happen all at once, but over the next few days. The mornings will feel better because of it. In peaceful moments that come out of nowhere, and in courage that rises just when you need it. Even though you can't say where it came from, I sent it. It's always been me. It will keep coming, keep going. I'm already waiting for you down the road. I have already been through the scary times you are still scared of. I already know what's coming up, and I can say for sure that it's good. When your own strength seems weak, carry that truth with you as you move forward. I'm with you. I'll always be. I have spoken over your life today, and every word will do exactly what I sent it to do. It won't come back until it's done what it set out to do. Yes, I'm ready, you say. God bless you, if you are ready to do everything I promised you today. You are about to enter your divine future, but remember, this breakthrough is not for you alone. Your testimony is the bridge someone else will use to reach their own miracle. Archangel Michael is inviting you to visit community through the link in the description. or the pinned comment. Whether by buying a coffee, making a donation, or becoming a member of our community, does not go to a channel. Your actions are supporting a divine mission to save lost souls. By joining our like-minded community, you are no longer praying in isolation. You are adding your voice to a global sanctuary where we discuss the word daily and stand in the gap for one another. This is not poetry when Jesus says, "Give, and heaven will open over you." On this platform, every seed you plant turns into oil for your destiny, fire for your calling, and a hedge of safety for your family. Now is your time. Step into our community prayer wall, share your heart, and as you give, watch God multiply what you let go of. Let's finish this journey together. Visit our community now, join the family, and see your heavens open. Before we get to the end of this powerful story, let's reflect on these deep truths. You did not find this message by accident. This is a divine appointment meant specifically for you. You are being invited into a protected, faith-filled community at the link in the description and pinned comment, a place where divine abundance is not just a hope, but a promise built on the Word. By heading to the site right now, you are unlocking access to a sacred community of like-minded believers. When you join our membership tiers, you gain immediate entry to powerful content, daily devotions, and divine insights that are hidden from the world. This is your chance to enter a sanctuary where you will receive spiritual guidance, unwavering support on our prayer wall, and speedy progress toward your destiny. Do not let this moment of destiny pass you by. Your breakthrough is waiting. Join our inner circle through the exclusive link in the description. This is how you guarantee you never miss the personalized messages and spiritual warfare tools meant to elevate your life. If you feel called to deepen your connection, the link is waiting for you in both the pinned comment and the description. For those who want to amplify this work and carry the light home, you can find our guided ebooks and Bibles in the pinned comment. Whether you join as a member or sow a seed through our resources, your presence and energy change the world. Take the step. Your abundance awaits.